morning. Good morning. I'm just trying to work out because I was using a brand new little feature that BeLive has is a new countdown widget. So in the studio too, it had that little option this morning. So I tried it, but it doesn't have music with it. Nothing. I'm trying to find where my live stream is on my page, and I can't figure that one out either. I've managed to cross post, so I suppose that's okay. How are you? Oh, I'm going to get into getting into the card spread, the general card spread that I do every morning at around 8 o'clock. Well, most mornings. I have had a break over the weekend, the last one. I'm going to have one on Sunday morning because I'll be on the road again, that one. So, oh, goodness. Gets like that. Good morning to you, Sonia, and your good morning, Ross. I like that. Looking forward to today's card. It's been a long night and probably going to be a long day. Whoa, well, it was a full moon, wasn't it? So I hope it's a good one for you. It is a good one for me. It's a beautiful day ahead. As you can see, well, here in South Australia, we've got beautiful, beautiful sunshine, and it's actually warm outside, and I think the temperature is going to rise a little. And being a little south in the state, as in on the Fleurieu Peninsula, it's perfect weather. So after yesterday's mowing the lawn and doing stuff like that, body's aching and due for a rest for this weekend, so it'll be good. Good morning to you, Sarah. Wonderful to see you here. And to Jody, good day. Yeah, we will have a good day. Now, that's interesting because I think that scrolls up, or should do. Jody, there's a little thingy that you need to, and I haven't got that ready handy for me to be able to see, or people to be able to see your little avatar if you've got one. It's not showing up in the back end of here. I haven't got that link here ready, so a good morning to you. And Lois, lovely to see you here from Canada as well. So we'll get into doing the card reading. I still haven't found where my live stream is showing up as the live in my page. So do remember that if you are on the Ros Boundy page, the not Bet's Holistic, that's old hat. The Ros Bound, no, hang on, what have I operate as? Hypnosis Plus with Ros, that one, the page, there it is, scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I can't even remember it. Yeah, Hypnosis Plus with Ros page, the Ros Boundy page, and the Live Video Hub page or group where this is cross-posted to. It's actually coming to you from mytimetv.live as the source, and that's how I can get your comments up on the screen just like this. Good morning and hello to you, Fiona, and it is a beautiful day. I hope you have a beautiful day too. I've got Shaz saying hello. Good morning, Sharon, all the way over there in Strathalbyn, not far from me. And we'll get into swapping these around. I'm going to stop that. We'll swap these around this way and we can see the cards, and it's a bit crooked. I hadn't fine-tuned that either. Whoopsie. Right, we've got the Gilded Reverie, not Gilded Reverie. Yeah, it is. It's the Gilded Reverie Lenormands. So Sarah Marchetti is the artist, and I am using the expanded edition, which we can certainly see from these two cards. Anything over card number 36, this is the last card in what is the regular deck, and any of the Lenormand decks, you'll find them going from 1 to 36. This is an extra as part of that expanded edition. So I'll move that out of the way so we've got clear space. And this actually allows me, I also have this simulcasting to YouTube. So that's the other reason why I have a gap here, so I can put my other thumbnail information on my YouTube channel. So here we are, and just before I start, I'll put this sitting in my happy place with you on my mat and coffee in my hand. Oh, wonderful. I can imagine you there because I see you there most mornings, so it's wonderful. It's the beauty of technology and being able to do video calls as well, isn't it? So what we've got is an interesting spread this morning. We've got the cross in the first space, the first position, which is the workspace. And I sort of thought, wow, what are we dropping out of our lives in this one? that was my first reaction. I don't know why. There's something within our workspace, within our businesses, if we're doing business for ourselves or building a business with partnerships or companies or whatever. It's there's something there. And good morning to you, Sue. Oh, gorgeous picture there, I like that. Whoopsie. And we've got Dana. I was just been notified in the police while I get a new house. Dana, this isn't the time. I don't do the individualised readings in this time slot. This is just to explain and cover the general card spread. So get in touch later. So I need to actually keep moving on this. So thank you for asking your question though, but this is what you can ask tonight, because Leanne and I do our Friday intuitive chat tonight at 8:30. So pop in with questions back then. And that is Adelaide time, by the way, for those who are Canadian or American or British or wherever you hail from, wherever you're watching this from. Okay, so we've got the cross. It was just that feeling of, wow, what are we dropping? What's happening? There's something that's going to be released. So if there's anything that you're feeling in doubt about as far as what you're working with as part of a project or something that you really feel needs to be stopped or finished off, I won't say the word killed off. Well, I just did, didn't I? You know what I mean? It's just that there is a finish there. There is something that's going to finish that you're needing to drop. It's not your responsibility. Hand it to the right person that needs to be doing it. That type of thing. So that's what I'm feeling there. You've taken on something that you don't need to continue with. Okay, so that's the message in the cross for our workspace today. And then as I looked and saw that the dice was coming into the home space, I thought, wow, it feels like fun and games, and it does feel like that fresh energy. You're dropping something there to allow the freeing up of time and space and energy around your home space to actually get in and have some fun. It doesn't feel like a potluck of, God, I don't know how to make up my mind. It's more like playing a game of Yahtzee or something with those around you. Get the board games out. Do something fun that's going to actually bring that fresh air and interaction in, because we've had a lot of tension over the last months because of, well, everything that does go on. So do bring that energy in. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Beautiful Rose. I love that emoji. So bring that beautiful fresh air of fun and games into the day for you. And this is the home space. So it could just be that you might be getting out a deck of cards to play a game of cards with a friend over coffee. Something that simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's lightening up the space around you and actually bringing in that freshness, that unpredictability in some ways, because you're just going with the flow of what comes up in the day, that you're going to have fun with it. Okay, that's what I feel around that. It is a fun energy to that. Oh, no, that's it. Oh, yeah, see, it changes the colours, doesn't it? Well, we've got the tower up there in our unexpected space. So there's something that's going to actually, it almost feels like you're going to get that, I don't know why, poke in the nose. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because my eye went straight to the top of that tower, the little pointy thing, that it's like a poke in the nose. Feel the energy around what you've built being at the top, the peak for the day today. You've got a wonderful peak of energy that's coming into your day that's from those foundations that you've built. It's something that you have created in the goals that you're wanting to attain. Maybe that's what it is. You've got that, you've been able to put the finial on the top, the highest most point of what your goals are, and been able to say, yes, I've done that. It's achieved. So feel that energy around that tower in that unexpected. Just be aware that it's likely to come in. Oh, and this is really crappy trying to get this camera set. Sorry about the motion feeling. The feeling of that motion. Whoa. Good morning, Lisa. I'm not sure if I had put your name up before. And good morning, Kathy. How are you? And we've got Karen mentioning you've got your granddaughter and you've been playing lots. Oh, wow. Hey, that's good news because it's fun doing that. I don't have my grandchildren very close at all. They haven't, well, I mean, it's one of those things, isn't communication a two-way thing? So, and that's that's going to come up. Here we've got the mask. And this is actually in, just see if I can get all of it, because what I'm feeling is that entrance. So the mask, it's got so many faces, this one, and it is one of those extended parts. You know what I mean. I must just have a bit of confusion around this lot this morning. It's just that there's so many different avenues to look at, isn't there? So for today, hey, it's Friday. It is, Linda. And what an interesting bark. Is that a bark painting or a piece of bark? Looks wonderful. The colours in it. And the colours in this, the mask. It's almost like it's confusing which one to look at, which one to look through, which ones to actually walk through. Because what I'm seeing with this card is there's potentially, it's on the pedestals and each face has got that similar mouth avenue to go through, maybe, even though these mouths are closed and have a different perspective to it. I'm feeling that we still need to walk through each of those aspects to actually gain the understanding and the insight that we need. And that's our role for the day to day, is actually bringing that light in from that crown, connecting with our crown chakras, for those of you who understand the chakras, bringing in that light and the energies and actually allowing it to give you the insight. Which do I walk through? Which am I meant to be removing all of them, or leaving part of what needs to be our own self-protection sometimes, to have the mask up or not, reveal, be vulnerable. Now, all of that, and that's probably why I was feeling that confusion. So take that decision for you and walk through this pathway that actually gives you that clarity, so that you can actually remove and reveal what's needed in those, the mask being taken off. And Sonia, you bought a card game called Smart Ass a couple of days ago to chill and play. That sounds really interesting, like it'd be my type of game. I love playing cards and stuff like that. I really do. I love games. I've just noticed the snow gum, my favourite snow gum. So what's snow gum? I'm not sure if I know what snow gum is. Sounds very interesting. So now we can look at the letter. Oh, now I've got it crooked again. Tut, tut, tut. Here's me, the Virgo perfectionist, wanting it to be fully square and geometric, don't I? Just because that's part of what my thing is. But anyway, here we go. The letter right in the centre is the outcome. You know how I said about earlier, no, what did I say? Now I can't remember. Isn't that weird? Letters are about communication and writing things down. I'd written something to somebody. A two-way street. Communication is a two-way street. Yep, something like that. And it is. But in a letter, you are actually needing to wait. So these days it could be the text or, something. It's in written form. It can be via text or SMS or whatever. So they're almost instant. Well, they are instantly sent off, milliseconds, but sometimes we're expecting to have an absolute instant answer back, a reply back. But I'm feeling that as far as an outcome goes, a letter is a slow, the term snail mail. It is that patience in waiting for the response. It's patience in whatever way we're communicating, giving it time, giving it allowing the energy to move itself through, and giving it that subtlety, I suppose, really, and gentleness. So eucalyptus tree, that's the bark I have in my picture. So it's a snow gum is the type of eucalyptus tree. Wow. Well, and I'm going to actually show that so that people can really appreciate that, your little icon with the bark. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The colours in that, so beautiful. Thanks for that. Yeah, love that. Now back to the cards. Yeah, back to the cards. I'm feeling as a summary, for this spread, although it still feels that it's a little confusing. We are leaving something behind in our workspace. We are going to have something move out of. Move it on yourself. Choose to drop whatever it is you're holding as a responsibility that isn't yours. Give it to who it's meant to be for. So, or there's ideas that might have been in that brainstorming session we had a week ago that really are not gelling. Kill it off. Send it where it needs to be. Bury it, even though we haven't got the coffin. It's something that doesn't need to be continued with. And give yourself that space and lightness to play the games. Have a really good time in your home space. Have that energy available. Put your focus on that energy and availability to actually, have fun. And that's where I think, even with the unexpected being the Tower, I do feel that pinnacle has been reached. That's what I'm feeling, is that fun. A lot of what we've moved towards feels like it's so much hard work. And yet in this one, with that top point of that tower, that finial, the decoration, or whatever it's going to be, the angel on the Christmas tree, that it isn't it such a lovely feeling to actually get that put up there, to do that and have it glowing and being the glory. That's what I'm feeling with it. Something in your day that's going to give you that feeling. And especially as far as with this in your role, the masks, it's going to take away, remove some part of what mask you may be hiding behind, removing it completely or partially. There's each and every step of the way is going to be revealed more and more as you're moving through that. To have communication, to actually write that letter, put something down in writing, even to, you're starting a book, get into it, that type of thing. Absolutely wonderful. Though it's not a book, it's still writing. I do feel it's more along the personal line of writing a letter to someone, not even to the legal. It's just enjoying. I do feel the enjoyment in the day, because sometimes masks themselves can be absolute fun. There's a playfulness about them, isn't there? And Karen, you're still waiting excitedly for you here. Oh, wow. Look, some of the things that I've been discovering as I'm learning more and more about my own healing. And I'm going to actually switch that around, because not that I want to do a plug for it or anything, but this is the device that Karen's talking about with the healing. And I've printed out the manuals, the things to learn and how to do the distance healing. And wow, even just with that, it's, the things that we cannot claim, because technically you can't, but just the way it's going to be able to help my clients and other people and yourself when you get yours, it's just going to be wonderful moving forward. I am excited about the potential with what this is going to be doing for others. So, interesting set of cards this morning. I'm really excited to continue doing these cards for you. And I'm just putting that in the little corner. Just swap it around once more so you can get the gist of the whole spread with the cards themselves, so you can go just to the end to see what cards were they. There they are. I'm just going to finish off with putting my scroller across so that you can hold that as a paste, screenshot, whatever. hypnosisplus.com.au or my Ros Boundy Facebook page, even the Hypnosis Plus with Ros page. I do have I've got 3 Facebook pages, but I'm not greedy. I just like doing everything in 3s. So there you go. And just to finish off, Sarah actually has put here, a work colleague's having a last day with us today after 5 years. Oh, you're feeling that's the cross. And that's where the relevance, thanks for that, Sarah, for sharing that, because that's where the relevance for any of these cards, I might give my own interpretation. Well, I do give my own interpretation, purely just working from my intuitive levels. That's why sometimes it can be scattered, sometimes it can be very focused. Sometimes I talk fast, sometimes I can actually take my time and speak slowly. It's all the variations of who I am. What you need to be doing with it, and I really love the feedback, the fact, bring in what is your messages that you're getting, where you feel that these cards are relating in your life. What little message is it bringing to you when you can access from your heart center, from your own intuition, your brow chakra, your psychic senses? Bring that into your everyday life to actually help you and guide you to be the best person that you can be. Okay, so thank you for being here. I'm going to move onwards and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock here on mytimetv.live or the Ros Bandy page, whatever I cross-post it to. But there is also tonight the Friday's Intuitive Chat with Leanne and Ros, or Ros and Leanne, whichever way I'll write it because I can never remember. I think it's Leanne and Ros, but that's 8:30 Adelaide time on mytimetv.live. And you can ask those little questions to get the little mini answers from one question type comments and, questions they are. So anyway, we might see you back here at 8:30 on mytimetv.live or tomorrow morning at 8 where it's just me doing this spread. A new spread like that. Okay. So thank you, Karen. And yes, excitement for the healing. See you tomorrow. Namaste.